Learners often confuse on and above. On means touching, but above means higher than something without touching it. Today, we'll learn exactly how to use above to show height and level. Welcome back to our Prepositions of Place series. We are now in the above and below category. In this episode, we'll understand how to use above, a preposition that shows something is at a higher level than another object. Above means at a higher level than something else. There is always space between the two objects. They never touch. For example, the clock is above the door, the picture is above the sofa, and the fan is above the bed. All these objects are higher than something else without touching it. In nature, you might say, the birds are flying above the lake. This means the birds are in the air at a higher level than the water. We can also use above when talking about weather or sky. For example, the clouds are above the mountains, meaning the clouds are higher in the sky. On means touching. Above means higher without touching. A book is on the table, but a shelf is above the table. Above and over can sometimes mean the same thing, but over often has the sense of covering or movement. We'll explore over in the next episode. When comparing heights, we use above to show a higher level. For example, the top shelf is above the middle shelf, and the middle shelf is above the bottom shelf. In buildings, you might say, the balcony is above the entrance, meaning the balcony is located on a higher level. Above can also describe values. For example, the temperature is above 30 degrees, meaning it is higher than that number. Even though this is not physical place, the idea is the same. Something is at a higher point. A common mistake is saying on the table when you actually mean above the table. If something is not touching the surface, above is the correct preposition. Here's a simple way to remember it. Above always means higher without touching. If there is even a little space between the two objects, above is the right preposition. Let's recap. Above means something is at a higher level without touching. It's used for objects, sky, nature, buildings, and measurements. And it's different from on, which always means contact. That's how we use the preposition above. It shows height and level with no touching. In our next episode, we'll explore over, a preposition that also involves height but often adds the idea of covering or movement. Stay tuned and continue mastering every preposition of place.